Hey y'all, it's Kristen, and you see this trim here on my nasty mat. This for me was like the unicorn trim. I had bought this from a couple of different Etsy stores, like Denise at A Tattered Dream has some, and also Sarah over at Junk That Treasures has some. And I love it. From the first time I got it, I love this trim. I have looked everywhere for this trim because I'm kind of like, okay, I know I can buy it over at their shops, but I wanted a lot of it. That's just me. So I hunted everywhere. I've Googled everything I could think to call it because I didn't know what to call it. And I knew it was a type of nylon. I don't know, y'all. I'm serious when I say it was like the unicorn trim. So I was watching Diane's channel the other day. Hi, Diane. She is Shawcrafter 1. Oh my gosh, I hope I got that right. Shawcraft 1. Why did I not look that up? Okay, I'm going to link her channel, and I'm going to link her Etsy store, which is, oh my gosh, hang on. I got her thing right here. Here we go. My Old Barn Door is her Etsy shop, and her YouTube is Shawcraft 1, I think. Okay. I'm going to be linking all of that down in the description box. Anyway, I was watching one of her videos the other day. She showed some material, and when I saw it, I was like, holy crap, that's what I've been looking for. So, of course, I immediately messaged her, and I said, where did you get it? I need to know. And she said, well, a friend gave it to me, but I think she got it at Hobby Lobby. That's all I need to know. I finally had a clue. And, of course, she was so sweet. She said, I can send you some if you'll give me your address, and that was just too nice. But anyway, I'll get to that in just a second. I have her package over there. Thank you, Diane. It was great. So anyway, since I had a clue, the very next day I went to Hobby Lobby. This was probably a week and a half ago, something like that. So I ran to Hobby Lobby, and lo and behold, I found some. Now, I want you to look at this very carefully. This is what I was looking for, okay? It is so cute on top of tags. I just love it. And it's also, you know, a stretchy, kind of like a nylon. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and look at this one. Y'all, I've had this before from one of those shops I mentioned. See that gold mixed in there? Now, do you see the difference between this and this? I had no idea that it was a huge piece of material that they were cutting up. None. That would be why I couldn't find it. But anyway, I got me a whole lot of this one. And Diane, let me tell you, I didn't get the green like you sent me. So that just works out perfectly. But anyway, I got this blush, and then I also got a white one, which I'm not going to get out and show because, you see the white one is like this, except a big long piece. So I'm going to have not so much fun trying to cut this up because, there's a lot. A lot. But I'm so very excited to finally find this. So Diane, thank you so very much. All right, so I'm going to show you. I have Diane's Happy Mail to show, and I also have a bunch of vintage ephemera. So this is what Diane sent. And I love this green. Girl, I cannot believe you sent me all of it, though. You want me to cut you some up and some of my other over there and send it to you when I send your package? You need to let me know down in the comments. But this is the green. And they had the green, but when I say that this stuff is expensive, I am not even joking about that. It is very expensive. So I ended up just getting the blush and the white. Because I think that you can probably color this white up. I'm hoping so. With some sprays or whatever. But this is the white she sent. Also, it's a huge piece too. I really, really, really appreciate this, Diane. Okay, and she also, she's new to the whole vintage thing, which is great because when I send her package, I'm going to be sending her some stuff. You do need to tell me, though, Diane, if there's some things, that you might like to have. So this, by the way, she does, not only does she do junk journals, she also does junk journal kits. So you might want to go check some stuff out. I will leave a link, like I said. This is from 1898. It's a German devotional is what she's written on here. So, gorgeous, gorgeous pages. And then, this is from 1942. So, big book pages you can do stuff with. Love it. I think there's some pictures somewhere. Yep, there's one right there. Anyway, so Diane, like I said, you were just, I don't know, that was the best Christmas present ever. Okay, now I have some vintage ephemera to show. And actually I have more coming in, and I was going to wait until it all came in, but I was like, no, it's going to be way too long of a video, and I've already put out a couple of long videos, so we're just not going to do that. But this one is from, what? Hang on. This store, Nickel Notions on Etsy. I will leave a link down in the description box. I got, I'm going to move this over. These checks, bank, what does she call it? Bank something. No, she just calls them bank papers. They're like checks and stuff. They're from way back when. So here's his bank book, first of all. I'll hold it up. And look, that's $2,025 back in 1902. Now that's a lot of money back then. But I'm assuming that's how much he deposited. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so the bank book, and then let me move this paper. It keeps trying to fly back in my thing. We have these checks. So there's one from 1906 for $5, and I like how he writes. But they're all, as far as I can tell, from him to whoever. I'm just going to go through these quickly. There's some from 1905. 1906. What's on the back of that one? Oh, somebody wrote something. 06. It says myself. For 90 cents. You see that? $327. Wow. Henry something Treasury, it says. 1906, 05 for $20. Roy Martin, maybe that's a brother or something. I hope I've been in frame. 1905 for $126.95. I just think it's interesting to see what they bought, or if you can tell, and how much. I mean, when you think about the price of things, you know, what people made for a living back then. I mean, this guy obviously was kind of well off. Although, I will say, there's a check in here later on for the exact amount. So maybe that wasn't a deposit. I don't know. I'll show you in just a minute. I don't even know if y'all want to look at all these. I'll kind of hurry. This is Standard Oil Company. There's a stamp on the back of that one where they deposited it. I think those are neat too. Alright. Somebody wrote their name. I like how he didn't write his name where he was supposed to. He just wrote it right there. Maybe they didn't have that rule back then. Speaking of writing checks, did you know that the kids nowadays do not have to learn how to do that? My daughter is a straight A student, and she has no idea how to write a check. Now, I know I sound like an old fogey. I know that they, you know, with the way things are now with technology, you just don't have to do that. They don't know how to balance checkbooks. They don't know how to do anything. And I think it's a little sad. These are 1904, by the way. And I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I've gotten to the check yet that was the same amount. But anyway, I just was thinking about that when I was looking at these. But I guess they don't have to know that now. To me, in my opinion, even though we're in, you know, this new age with all this technology, balancing a checkbook and writing a check seem to be something that I would want to know how to do. And I think that they need to know how to do, just in case. I mean, I don't write a whole lot of checks nowadays, but I do every once in a while. And, you know, I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Now, this one has 1902 right there. But he put the 3 there. Guess they were out of, or maybe he had an old check. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the one. I'm not going to show every one of these just because, well, I say that, and then I'm going to have to go through every one to find that check. Here it is. Is that the same amount? Yep. So, I'm not sure what's going on with this. Because, of course, these go all up like 4 years. So, maybe he did. I'm sure he just didn't write down his other stuff in his little bank book. But, I don't know his story. I can't ask him. But, I do like these a whole lot for putting in junk journals, you know, to journal on, make tags, or whatever. I thought that they were really cool. Now, moving on to the next thing. Since I took 5 hours. I also, since it's fixing to be Valentine's Day, I also got these, and they are so cute. So's the bag. But look at these. I picture you as my Valentine. And then it's from it's to Melissa from Philip. Isn't that cute? That one. Some of them have two from. Some of them just have names. Like just one name, like that one. Look at that cat. Oh, I didn't say where I got this, did I? No, this is the same store. Sorry. To Mike. Oh, from Mike to Melissa. Melissa was popular. Maybe these are all Melissas. That's cute. It's a hippo. Mike. Oh, come on. This one kind of looks like, see that glitter on there? It looks like somebody, you know, other than the place that made this Valentine, looks like they did it. To Shellen. Mary. Isn't that cute? And they have little, like maybe you fold it on these perforated lines to do something. I'll have to play with it later. I'm not sure. Cowboy David. This one says cutout hammer, insert in dog's hand. So I was like going, what? But where the dog's hand is, do you see that? There's a little place where you can actually cut this hammer out and stick it in, and he'll be holding a hammer. Isn't that cute? This one, I thought that was a sleeping hat. When I first saw it, I was like, why are they putting a sleepy kid on a Valentine? But it's a birthday kind of hat. From Henry. To Melissa from Randy. Don't be cold, be mine. Don't be cold, Valentine, be mine. To Melissa White from Earl. There you go. And then this one, it says, every day. What? Every day a circus with me as your Valentine. Okay. I'm going to let y'all look at that. It's already 13 minutes. I'm telling you. To Melissa from Mary. Okay. So those are so very cute. And I got them from the same place I said earlier. Like I said, I'll be linking everybody down in the description box. Now, the next thing I have to show that I'm very excited about also is from this shop on Etsy. And the first thing I got, Renee has been having, look at those. Isn't that cool? She has math book pages in her kits. Look at that. And I love them. So, when I was looking around for vintage ephemera the other day, this is 1944. I saw this little math book. And I thought, well, I'm going to get it. And this, I put this mark in here yesterday when I was looking at this because I saw in this math book for kids, they have a thing where they teach you how to write checks. And I was like, hey, we don't do that anymore. But anyway, this math book is just too cute. I'll show this picture. Word problems for him selling his flowers and stuff. Anyway, it's a really cool math book. I really like it. I was going to see if there was any more. There's a picture. It's a book plate. It's a different... Alright. Oop, there's the back. But it's in very good condition, too. Then, from the same place, I got these. Now, I don't know what the heck these are. I mean, I can read. It says a flower game, but I've never heard of this. And I think this is from the... See, I forgot to go back and look at the listing. Hang on a second. Let me see if it's on this sheet. Just a moment. No, it doesn't say. It seems like it said it was from either the 30s or 40s, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not exactly sure, and it's not on these instructions. I don't see anywhere where it has a date, so I don't know. But anyway, I liked the flowers. So, okay, they look like playing cards on this side. You see that? And plus, look at the box. I mean, that's just cool, too. And there's nothing on this box other than what's on the top there. But look at what's on the other side. Look at these. Now, I don't know how you play this game. I haven't read the instructions. If anybody's ever heard of this, y'all can let me know. But I just think that these are so pretty. And they're, of course, old. And I love them. So, that is very, very, I mean, I'm really happy about those. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show, and I think this is it after that, yeah, it's from this, that's the store on Etsy. I needed some more ledger paper. I can't ever get these things open, I swear. I know I wanted some more old vintage paper. I mean, old ledger paper. This is from 1941. And then the rest of this is not that old, but it's really cool looking. This is from like 73. And then these are just blank. I believe the rest of these are blank. This visible ledger card is what it says. And then this is a thicker paper. It's got the numbers at the top. Yeah, I was fixing to say, is that two? But it's not. And this kind of ledger. And this. And that. And then these. So that's all I have, but I have more exciting stuff, including a whole bunch of vintage wrapping paper. Y'all know how I feel about that. And I got quite a bit on Etsy that should be coming in the mail either tomorrow or the next day. I also have a video that I need to download that is more of my craft room in my drawers over there. And y'all, what I'm doing, I'm just going through my vintage stuff for the last video I did that's already up, and then this one that I'm going to post either today or tomorrow. I mean, that's just what I'm doing. So it might be boring for some, it might be repetitious for others, especially those who have watched my channel for a while, but I just thought, what the heck. And what else? Oh, I've also got, well, I can't remember now, I'm drawing a blank, but I've got some videos coming up, and also I've got some journals that I got to show. So thank you so much for watching.